Now, Nio yesterday delivered total vehicles of around 9,985, which is a 37.6% increase year over year. Now, this brings a total car deliveries or vehicle deliveries for Nio for the Q1 of 2022 to be over 25,700. This is something that is truly amazing. This is something that is amazing because it is another quarterly record. If there is one thing that I think I like about Nio and their deliveries is that every time or every quarter they report this kind of deliveries, they are always reporting way better quarterly deliveries than the deliveries they report in the previous quarters, which is something that I think that as an investor should show you that this is a company that's growing. This is a company that's doing so well. Because this 25,768, it is a 28.5% increase year over year. This just has to show you that when comparing to the Q1 of 2021 and this first quarter of 2022, Nio delivered more cars by over 28.5%, which is something that is just truly amazing. And the most interesting things about this delivery is that for the very first time, we are seeing Nio also reporting the ET7 deliveries, which they indicated that for the first 4 days, as you remember that Nio started selling their ET7 model this Monday. After 4 days, we saw Nio reporting, or Nio on Friday reported that they've sold 163 vehicles of this ET7, which is something that is just truly amazing. And it just has to show you that it has begun. We are finally getting to see Nio delivering this ET7 model. Now, you remember that one of the things that according to some investors, they were saying that Nio's hardware is outdated on the existing models, of course excluding the ET7. But the good thing about that is just that now Nio came and announced something yesterday, or confirmed something on yesterday's delivery numbers or on that report. Which, before we get into it, please allow me to say that this is not financial advice. This video is just for entertainment purposes. And please do me a favor by hitting that likes button if you are enjoying this video thus far, which is something that I think it will really mean a lot to me, because it will also, of course, help with the YouTube algorithm. Otherwise, as I've said, now Nio came out and say in late May, Nio will unveil the ES8, ES6 and the EC6 with the latest cockpit hardware, which is something that is truly amazing, because this is just simply means that Nio is now also going to upgrade the system and put probably the latest technology on their existing models, which is something that is truly amazing. Now, the reason why to me this was the most important thing is because some of the consumers or some of the Nio owners were sort of like, I can say, complaining a bit about the fact that the hardware in those cars is a bit outdated. Now, to finally get to see Nio also going to update the hardware or the cockpit hardware on those existing models is something that is truly amazing. And of course, they said that, of course, this will come at a bit higher prices than the current models. Now, somebody might say that, well, what is Nio going to do with the current existing models that people already own? Well, Nio indicated that, of course, they are at a later stage going to launch a digital upgrade plan, which will, of course, come with this new latest hardware, which is something that is truly amazing. So even if you are owning Nio right now, the fact that Nio is coming or will be unveiling the new latest ES6, ES8 and the EC6 with the latest hardware, you are not going to be left out, because you will also get an opportunity to go upgrade your car, which is something that is truly amazing. This is something that I believe is not only going to probably make the existing Nio clients to be happy, but it is going to also make these recent or these existing models of Nio to always be, or to probably continue to be in demand, and us seeing some good sales from these vehicles even in the years to come. This is something that is truly amazing. This is something that, like I said, is going to continue to bring, or is going to bring a lot of demand into these SUVs, existing SUVs that Nio is currently selling, which is something that is truly amazing. And I believe that this just has to show you what kind of a bright future this Nio company has. This is something that is truly amazing, because we are going to see Nio still selling these three existing models that, or these three old models that Nio launched some time back, still being purchased because the technology will be advanced, the technology will be up to date or will be updated, which is something that is truly amazing and something that I think as a new investor, it makes me to be very, very excited, because this just means that Nio will be having a lot of vehicles out there in the market. There will be a lot of vehicles of Nio that you can choose from, which probably all of them will be having almost a similar technology, which is something that is truly amazing. And of course, which there are a few things here and there which will be different, of course, from the ET5 and the ES7, and also the recently delivered models, or recently model which Nio started delivering this year, called the ET7. As you already know, that those three come with a NT 2.0 platform, which is something that is truly amazing, which is something that I think probably is commendable, and of course it has to motivate you or show you that Nio, it will be a good long-term winner. Nio is a company that is doing very well, and finally to get to see Nio delivering over 9,500 vehicles is something that is truly amazing, and it has to show you or motivate you to probably make you to see that this is a stock that is doing so well. I mean, you remember that Edison Yu of Deutsche Bank had indicated that they believe Nio for this month it is going to deliver 9,000 or around 9,500 due to the COVID impact, but we managed to see Nio thrashing the, of course, Deutsche Bank's prediction, and also my prediction, because I had also predicted that, of course, Nio will deliver between 9,000 and 9,500. Now to get to see Nio delivering over 9,500 is something that is truly amazing, and has to show you the demand, especially that we would see when even the existing models are upgraded in terms of the hardware. This is something that I think it's mind-blowing, and is something that you ought to note, and it has to open up your eyes to see what kind of a potential you can find in Nio, or the kind of potential that is in Nio right now. Otherwise, still on the yesterday's deliveries, Nio came out and also said that they've deployed to date 884 battery swap stations, which is something that is truly amazing, because you remember that with the swap stations, this offers a massive or some serious convenience to the consumers or to those that buy the Nio cars. As Nio users or clients, they have an opportunity or an option to probably subscribe to these battery swap stations or battery as a service, which enables them to go to any Nio battery swap stations and have or get their battery changed in less than 4.5 minutes, which is something that is truly amazing. This is something that makes Nio to stand out from the other EV companies, and is something that I believe is going to make Nio to be one of the most preferred EV companies, because of this convenience they bring with the battery swap stations. Otherwise, with all that, guys, you will know that, of course, the latest news regarding the delisting fears that is amongst the Chinese stocks. You remember that the Chinese regulators came out recently and said that, of course, they are looking at opening the books to the US regulators. They are planning to give information or give full access of the audit reports, which is something that is truly amazing, and they believe that around June they would have probably provided the US with over 200 reports for them to audit of these Chinese stocks which are listed in the New York Stock Exchange, of which I believe that this is also good news to investors. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I make tons and tons of stock market investing videos, and if you think that this video was amazing, please don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, please don't forget to hit that notification bell so that YouTube can notify you every time I release a video. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.